Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is another D&D story that comes out of the 5th edition, and this is a story that I like to call my poor paladin. Oh, this poor guy just got wrecked. Okay, so I was playing a gold dragonborn paladin of Bahamut, the good dragon god, opposite of Tiamat, the bad dragon god. And so, there's something you should know about the DM that this falls under. You'll probably get a lot of stories from him because he's actually insane. There's no other way of putting it. He's just nuts. And as far as D&D goes, he is... I call him crazy, but in his own sort of way, he's a goddamn genius. For the purpose of the story and privacy stuff, I'm going to change his name. I'll call him Nick, I guess. But Nick, oh my god, he is actually nuts. Okay, so the story of my poor paladin goes as follows. Gold dragonborn paladin of Bahamut, lawful good gold dragon god. And so, I brought this in because I play at a different table now, and that I don't only go on him for one-offs and such when my DM can't come. And so, I was just playing a character that I had in my character sheet binder. I've got over probably 30 characters now that I can switch between at random when I'm doing stuff like that. And I just happened to be playing my gold dragonborn paladin. This was a bad idea because he was running a horror campaign. So the story is that the party that I was joining in on this day was in a town that was just surrounded by evil and darkness. And so we were looking for someone to silver our weapons so we could do more against the evil and darkness. And so the way this worked out is that I had been in this town and I had gone with the party, which also consisted of a green dragonborn pirate. Can't talk today. And as far as the other ones, I really don't remember much. But anyway, there was another one of our players, I forget her exact class, but she was actually playing a he, so I'll probably end up referring to he as she just because it's confusing to me because I don't join that table much. Anyway, the gist of this story is that we had gone to find a way to silver our weapons, and long story short, we had ended up in the underground. And oh my god. The way it was described to us is that this place was literally the greatest... How do I put this? The greatest cesspool of scum and villainy ever. Like, so full of scum and villainy that Obi-Wan himself just walked out and said, fuck it. And so, in this place, I was playing a lawful good paladin in a place of evil. Oy vey. So I straight up asked my DM if I were to cast protection from evil and good, or I can't remember the name of this freaking spell, detect evil and good in here, what would happen? He was like, this place is, he straight up told me that this place is so filled with evil that if you were to cast detect evil and good here, you would go blind. There would be no checks, there wouldn't be anything. Your eyes would fall out of your head. I was like, oh, okay, I'm not gonna do that then. And walking down the hallway, I was silently praying to Bahamut in my head that I didn't die here. And literally all I heard in my very soul was a voice telling me, your God doesn't exist here. And I was just... Sorry about that. And then at that point I was just like... was a freaking time. And so we're continuing on through this place, and eventually I'm just like my character is just breaking the fuck down from being in this place of evil. We'd finally gotten our weapons silvered with the blood of orphans, which I'm pretty sure Bahamut would frown upon, but it was for a good cause. I mean, I didn't lose my paladin hood, but yeah, that's how that went. But oh no, it gets better. It gets so much better. So from being in this place so long, my DM eventually made a paladin daycare that other adventuring parties other adventuring parties coming through this location could leave their paladins. There is a paladin of Asmodeus there. Yes, a paladin of Asmodeus didn't even feel at home here. If you don't know, Asmodeus is essentially Satan himself. Like, he's the leader of the ninth hell. And he's basically Satan himself. So the way I look at this now, looking back at it, is just like, oh no. And the way my DM described this, Nick, he said, like, all the paladins are sitting in there holding hands, being like, maybe if we cast protection from evil and good together, we'll be okay. And the paladin Asmodeus was just rocking back and forth. I just want to be a bad person, and everyone here is so mean. So yeah, that's how that went. And my poor paladin down there just got completely wrecked. So yeah. That's the end of this story for now. But my DM can't show up again tomorrow, so Nick is gonna be my DM again. Expect a story from that. But until then, tomorrow morning, if I remember, I'll probably upload my final D&D story until Shenanigans happens tomorrow afternoon. And that story is going to be called The Ballad of Poor Lucius. Same DM, so you know it's going to be a trip. So yeah, that's all for now, and I will talk to you guys next time. Have a good day.